Hey, let me ask you something before anything else. When was the last time the audio actually made the movie instead of just playing in the background? That gap between what you see and what you feel disappears the moment you live with the LG S95TR. This is for the kind of person who isn't satisfied with just louder. You want presence, dimensional sound, and performance that actually fills your space instead of just sitting in it. You notice when dialogue feels distant, when effects lack height, when bass feels like noise instead of impact. You want a system that actually earns the room it's in. Before you dive into comparisons, take a moment to check the current price and stock. Systems this capable: OLED Evo plus a true 9.1.5 Atmos bar with rears and wireless sub, don't linger once people experience what they actually do in real life. You probably remember the moment you realized your old setup wasn't cutting it anymore. Maybe a big action scene didn't move you, maybe voices felt buried under music, or maybe surround effects were just flat and diffuse. That's the moment you stop settling and start craving performance that actually matches your expectations. Once the LG S95TR becomes part of your daily experience, that old frustration just dissolves. Sound doesn't just play, it lives around you. High channels add real dimension above you instead of gimmicky echoes. Rear speakers make left, right, and behind feel intentional instead of random. The wireless sub doesn't just thump, it adds weight that pulls you deeper into every moment. That subconscious sense of something missing just fades, and suddenly the room feels complete instead of partial. You feel it during movie nights when atmospherics stretch overhead and around you instead of just in front. You feel it in gaming where you're not guessing where a cue comes from, you know. You feel it in music where instruments occupy real space instead of crowding together. Even everyday TV starts sounding richer because every channel has purpose, not just presence. It's not about watt numbers anymore. It's about how each piece talks to the room and to each other: dialogue anchored up front, ambience above, effects behind, and bass that doesn't fight the mix but supports it. Once you experience that level of cohesion, anything weaker feels flat and uninvolved almost instantly. If you're even thinking about this, don't hang around for random price swings or stock quirks. A system this immersive gets claimed fast by people who actually want presence, not just volume. You might wonder if a bundled bar and rears really matter. That doubt disappears the moment sound actually surrounds you, instead of just projecting forward. The way Dolby Atmos and WOW Orchestra integrate it all means you don't just hear a scene, you live it. The surprise benefit is how effortless it feels. Setup isn't a puzzle. The integration feels natural, not forced, and suddenly you press play and your room responds instead of resisting. Dialogue stays anchored and clear, height cues feel above you, surrounds rap without chaos, bass adds presence, not boom. You stop chasing volume constantly. It's not a tiny soundbar that just fills space, it's not a minimal upgrade you outgrow fast at some point. Scanning endless alternatives just stalls you. You already know which experience keeps looping in your mind. Choosing it is how you finally move past compromise and into real enjoyment. Don't let this upgrade become one you delay and then regret every time your current audio feels shallow. If you're ready for sound that finally feels like the story you're watching, check availability now and make that leap with confidence.